Welcome back, folks. My name's Shane. I've got an amplifier at the house that is the best of both worlds. It has a Fender-esque clean channel and it has a drive channel, which is definitely one of the most usable I've ever used. I think the clean tones, in my opinion, sound better than even my Blues Deluxe reissues. So what we're going to do is do an A-B comparison between this mystery amp up against the clean channel on my Fender Blues Deluxe, and then we'll go over to the drive channel and compare this amplifier's drive channel up against the tones of my Marshall DSL40CR on the crunch channel. I think you're going to be in for a bit of a shock. Usually if you buy an amplifier, they excel at either clean or dirty tones. There's very few out there that are great at both. And if you have some recommendations on those particular amplifiers, let us know in the comment section. But this amp really is a bit of a unicorn. It kind of has some of the best clean tones I've ever heard with some of the most usable drive channel tones, and I'll showcase that in this video. I'll have each of the amplifiers up at gig volume, and I'll be recording thanks to this Austrian Audio OD5. Let's head over to some clean channel samples. Let us know if you like amplifier A or amplifier B better. Each time you see A or B, it will be the exact same amp. Here we go. All right, let's try some single note stuff now on the clean channel. Let us know what you think. Up next, we're going to go over to the drive channel on this mystery amp and compare it up against the Marshall DSL40CR. Again, every time A is on screen, it'll be the same amp. Every time B is on screen, it will be the same amplifier. Let's get into it. Listening back in editing, without question, to my ear, I liked A's tone more than I liked B's tone. A was not the Fender, it was the Engel Thunder 50 reverb amplifier. An Engel amp, I can't believe it, man. I always thought these were for shredders. It sounds so musical on that clean channel. If you play a Strat or a Telecaster, it's something special. So yeah, for someone who just loves a great clean tone and you might want to run pedals into it, it works a treat. I actually gigged with this amp just yesterday as of shooting this, and it sounded unbelievable. I was just really shocked on how great it sounded. So that was the clean tone sample. When it came to the dirty tones, I really liked both A and B. They're just a little bit different to each other. A sounds a little bit more balanced, and B has a little bit more gnarliness to it. So this is all personal opinion on which one you like best, but A was the Engel, again, and B was the Marshall, and I could use either of those two on the drive channel. Going back to the clean tone for a moment, it also reflects the drive tone of the Engel. It's just one of the most balanced tones I've ever heard, all the way from the high end down to the lower end frequencies. It never gets muffled or weird on the low end. It's got plenty of mids, it's got a real 3D sort of presence in the room, and I felt that way about the drive channel, whereas the Marshall's drive channel got really gnarly and it had a little bit more bite to it. And my amplifier back here, the Marshall, actually has a Texas heat speaker from Eminence. It's a great pairing for that amp. So different speakers will yield different results, but I just want to show you that this Engel is an absolute monster, and I can't believe I've never tested one up until 2023. I really thought they were just for metal players. So whether you play blues like me or you play metal, classic rock, whatever the case may be, you can really make the tones work out of the Engel. I'm gonna try and hunt one down on the second-hand market coming up because I think it sounded fantastic. Let me know what you think. Stay tuned for the full review. I'm just scheduling it up as of shooting the rest of this video, so it'll most likely be up next week. Catch you soon. See ya.